Greetings everyone! Today's LEGO review, we'll be taking a look at this little boy. This is one of the pretty old sets. This came from the first release of 2018 actually, so this is relatively old. You may not find these in stores anymore, but nevertheless, I'm going to deep dive into this set, known as the Street Race of the Snake Jaguar, set 70639. It is one of the motorcycle chase scenes. This is from the Sons of Garmadon wave, by the way, and this is where a gang of bandits are trying to resurrect Lord Garmadon, essentially, and the ninjas are trying to stop them. So this is a Zane versus Mr. E chase. Without further ado, let's get right into this little set. Alright, first and foremost, look at the box itself. That's a tradition for all my LEGO reviews. You look at the box. So here it is, 308 pieces. And here's what it looks like from the front here. Hey, the thing is about about this new studio set, I can actually fit the boxes in frame now. And that's pretty neat. Here's the back. And yeah, alright, cool. Now, let's go over the new accessories first, shall we? First and foremost, we have this little thing. So this is the first mask of the Oni. This is one of the masks that the Sons of Garmadon are after to resurrect Garmadon himself. Remember, they need 3 of them. So this is one of them. I think this is the Vengeance, Mask of Vengeance. And this is just honestly a really good mask. Look at it. It looks very nice. Now, it sits on this throne. And you're wondering, wait, is that a pair of torsos? Is that an arm? Yeah, it is. And what's under it? Another Mr. E? Wait a minute. Mr. E's here. Mr. E's here? What is this sorcery? Well, LEGO made life easier. Because the thing is, when Mr. E puts on that mask, he grows an extra pair of arms and he goes ham. So, instead of having to replace the head and everything, you just simply take this off the stud here, and you take the existing torso for Mr. E, just snap it on, and then you take these 2 swords, these really cool red katanas, and you just, I'm just gonna assume that you add it to these hands, like that, and then you have your wild, vengeful Mr. E. Yeah, I think he's supposed to have 4 swords, but I only have 2 here. But here's what Mr. E looks like after he puts on that Mask of Vengeance. So he has 4 arms, and yes, here he is right underneath. So yeah, that's a cool play feature, and that's something LEGO has done, so we don't have to fuss around so much every day or every time we play to do it. So cool little shrine, pretty epic. And so now that I've taken Mr. E apart, here's his print like this, and then he has this little shoulder piece, pretty awesome. And his head, what the heck, what's with his head? Here it is, no second face, just a blank face with 2 eyes. Overlord? Maybe he's the Overlord? I don't know, he's supposed to be a computer. But he has his motorcycle helmet, just snap it on. There, and he is very quiet, he doesn't speak at all. He is a silent robot, Mr. E, very evil. Now, robot versus robots. Of course, it had to be Zane, because Zane's the only robo ninja that they have on the team. So here's Zane. He's got, instead of shurikens this time, Zane's got a bow and arrow. And behind here, he has this quiver. Oh, come on, camera, focus. There we go. So, really like the printing design they have on here. Once you take that off, look at that. No second face, just because he's a robot. He doesn't need a second face. So that's Zane. So that's the 2 figures you get in the set. So let's get on with the bikes. Bike number 1. This is Mr. E's bike. And from a visual perspective, this looks awesome. Just look at the design on this thing, the color scheme, very dark. You get the red, you get the black, you get the purple on the seat. It looks perfect, man. And obviously it's a motorbike, so articulation very well. Well, I mean, there's not even articulation, but the wheels here are an axle and a pinhole, so that way they move very smoothly. Like what they did here with the spikes in the front. It's a little bit stiff on the front, but it's a lot more flimsy at the back, so you kind of just rely on the back of it for it to run smoothly. Here's the bottom, and in the top here, stud shooters. Of course, Lego has a thing now with these new stud shooters, which you just shoot, and these things will get lost very easily, but Lego is always prepared and will provide extra ammo. And I don't know, this got stuck inside. Alright, cool. So here is the front thruster as well. Really like what they did here with the katanas, and pretty awesome what they did here with the sticker here. Looks kind of out of place because I when I was building this, I made it out of place. But here's the driver's seat where Mr. E sits. This is a really big motorcycle, so he can really fit, his whole body can fit in here. A little extra seat here in the back, and of course there's the Sons of Garmadon banner. Instead of those new plastic pieces we got in the past, before that they used brick stuff with a sticker, and it looks pretty scary, I'd say, for a Son of Garmadon. Very freaky. Now, this bike, it does have a play feature, and it involves these little wheels in the front. You see how there's blades here? You just simply do this, and the blades fold forward to an attack position, and then you can use this. The thing is with these little axles is that they actually create a motion, so they actually make the blades go up and down as you roll by. Just look how smooth that is. So you can just go back and forth, and the blades will just go up perfectly to create a chopping motion. So very interesting and simple play feature, but you can definitely fold this back if you don't want it. But just look how flexible it is. It's just very smooth, and great job, Lego. I think this is really neat. Just look at that. Very smooth. Alright. But yeah, that's the play feature, and I think this bike just it's good. It's good. Very good bike. Alright, next bike. Now we have Zane's bike. Of course, we need a counter to chase after Mr. E's bike. Again, look at the color scheme on this one. Also, it is very nice. You got the blue, you got the gold, you got transparent blue, you got the white. It just all works perfectly. It's smaller than Mr. E's bike, if you can see in the comparison. It's slightly smaller, but it's still equally as competitive as Mr. E's bike. But look at how what they did with the wheels, or yeah, just the tire to wheel ratio. I love that color scheme. Looks very neat. And they also got, of course, like all things now with Lego, they got these really annoying stud shooters for you to, you know, lose your ammo. I just lost it. Actually, no, it's right here. But you get the idea. The thing is, this bike is a lot more simpler, but it doesn't fail to impress. That's for sure. Like what they have here with the blades back here. You can fold this as well. You can do this, but it won't have the same chopping feature as the Mr. E bike. Instead, it'll just face forward like this. Or you can just leave it back here as back coverage for the rear tire. So you'll notice here is the driver's seat itself for Zane. Of course, it's oversized, so they can fit their entire body in. That's just how all the bikes are these days. But look, his banner is a ninja flag, which has this ice symbol on it. Simpler than Mr. E's really terrifying Son of Garmadon banner, but hey, still works. Really like what they did up here with the transparent blue piece here, and the color scheme is very good. Now, there's also a play feature for this bike. You notice how this looks like an eagle head or a falcon head, right? Well, the thing is, you can fold this open, then you can just detach it and not detach the head along. But this thing is supposed to come out like a scout drone. So now with that away, it just makes the bike look not so pretty, right? But it still has this really cool printed piece here, or it's a sticker, but oh no, it's a printed piece. It's a printed piece, but it's yeah, it has something to make up for the bike, but it still looks kind of weird, you know, without the eagle. It does have blue, transparent blue lights here, so kind of bare. But here's the drone. Here's what it looks like after it's detached, and this is where those stud shooters come in play. So Zane can deploy the eagle or the falcon, and it just flies after Mr. E or any other bike, and just pew 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 to shoot it. Now, I didn't mention the eagle head itself because I wanted to detach the scout to show you, but look at this. It looks mechanical. It doesn't look organic. It doesn't look like a live eagle. So Lego did this to make it look robotic. You notice how there's a sticker piece here, and that's great. Also like the katanas at the back, and this is just an awesome little drone. I think Lego did a good job with this little drone. Pretty nice, and I think this is one of their successful miniature models, though it does look a little bare when you take it off the bike, but once you attach it back on, it looks great. The bike looks awesome. Again, one awesome bike, another awesome bike. In all, both bikes are awesome. This set is awesome. So what do I think of the set? For a medium-sized set, or one of these smaller ones, this is a $30 set, and in terms of value, I think this is pretty good. You get two pretty awesome looking motorcycles, and if you're a fan of motorcycles and a fan of Ninjago, this should be a set for you. And I think this is something you should consider picking up. And it does have good Mr. E figure, which looks really awesome, and his bike looks really awesome as well. And I feel like overall this set just deserves a great 10 out of 10. I honestly haven't seen any flaws in this set. The overall design, everything else, it just looks purely amazing. And these Sons of Garmadon vehicles, they don't look the best, but they look pretty decent. So those are my opinions. But what are your opinions? You know, not the official opinion. So smash that like button, hate it, dislike it, anything helps. And subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you all in the next video.